Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's story isn't just another celebrity news item, it's a chilling, heartbreaking tale that feels like something out of a spy thriller than real life. It involves an actor, censorship, murky rumors, and a death that many believe is far from simple. This is the tragic case of Yu Menglong, a story suppressed, debated, and mourned. In this video, I want to take you through the journey, how he rose to fame, how the Chinese news world tried to silence his story, and the strange, haunting whispers that followed him even after death. Ready? Let's dive in. Yu Menglong, also known as Alan Yu, was born on June 15, 1988, in Urumqi, Xinjiang, China. He studied performance arts and gradually made his way into China's entertainment scene. Over time, he became known not only for his acting chops but also for his genuine, down-to-earth persona. Unlike some stars who live in grand isolation, Yu seemed more accessible. Stories circulated that he would buy clothes from small vendors and leave positive reviews. That he cherished simple moments, and that he didn't view himself as above the everyday life of his fans. His breakthrough came via popular web dramas, including Go Princess Go, 2015, and Eternal Love, 2017, which earned him wide acclaim. He also dabbled in music and directing, earning multiple income streams, acting fees, brand deals, music royalties, and more. He was not the biggest star on the planet, but he had a meaningful following, reportedly over 26 million followers on Weibo. Despite his rise, something about his public image gave him extra traction with the public. There was an aura of sincerity. He wasn't flashy, he seemed earnest, and that made him more vulnerable to scrutiny when dark whispers began to surface. The event that lit the fuse took place on September 11, 2025. Early that morning, reports emerged that a man, believed to be Yu, had fallen from a high-rise apartment building in Beijing's Chaoyang district. The property management confirmed a fatal fall. Hours later, Yu's studio issued a statement confirming that he had died, and the police quickly ruled out criminal involvement. They declared the death an accidental fall and mentioned that he was under the influence of alcohol. The official narrative was short and stark: no foul play. Case closed. But for many, that no foul play statement felt too hasty, too clean, and too convenient. In the days that followed, murmurs began. People wondered, why was the investigation so fast? Why was there so little transparency? Why were key details missing or glossed over? And then, rumors sprang up. Rumors so unsettling they felt like they belonged in a movie. One of the most shocking claims came from online postings that an audio recording had surfaced, where voices were allegedly heard saying, "Get the USB from his body." Some speculated that Yu's abdomen had been surgically cut open to retrieve a flash drive. A video clip also circulated showing a silhouette struggling at a window, accompanying anguished screams, later removed or scrubbed from Chinese platforms. Then there was his last text message, reportedly sent to his mother, where he claimed he was being controlled by powerful forces and that some money in play was dirty, not earned by him. In another version of the story, he allegedly said, "They may come and kill me anytime. I'm not joking and I'm not hallucinating." At a gathering the night before his death, he reportedly locked himself in a bedroom around 2 a.m., and his body was discovered hours later. Some sources said that 2 Rolex watches belonging to friends were found in his pockets, and that the insect screen or safety net of the window had been tampered with. Some witnesses claimed he might have been drugged, abused, or pushed, and that the first fall might not even have been lethal, that he was thrown again to ensure the outcome. As these theories grew, they collided fiercely with censorship. Chinese state apparatus moved swiftly to suppress discussion. Posts were deleted, accounts shut down, comments disabled. Netizens who asked questions faced account suspensions, content removal, or worse. Some voices slipped through. Overseas Chinese media, Hong Kong, Taiwan, and international English outlets picked up the threads. The story became too big to hide entirely. A friend of Yu's, identified as someone named Mr. Yang, spoke out from abroad. He insisted Yu was kind, gentle, and not suicidal. He claimed Yu spoke of feeling immense pressure from powerful figures who influenced casting decisions, including children of top officials, sometimes referred to as Red Second Generation. He alleged that Yu had been lured into a dinner where people with strong political ties were present, and that cameras or forces aiming to suppress or control actors were operating behind the scenes. Yang argued that Yu's downfall was political, not personal, and that the real culprit was the system itself. He said Yu was unprepared for dealing with forces that were beyond the usual struggle of the entertainment world. He framed it as a tragedy of integrity, of someone trying to stay clean in a filthy environment. Meanwhile, the public response was electric. On Chinese social media, fans and netizens grappled with horror and distrust. Posts questioning the official narrative were instantly deleted or censored, but new accounts popped up, reposts were salted in oblique terms, and hashtags like #JusticeForYou trended across overseas platforms. People called for the release of CCTV footage, eyewitness testimony, independent forensic reports, transparent investigations, and protection for witnesses. Many compared this case to prior celebrity deaths in China, such as Zhao Renlang, whose death in 2016 also sparked deep speculation and allegations of industry exploitation. The patterns seemed eerily familiar. In response, authorities cracked down hard. The Chaoyang branch of the Beijing Public Security Bureau announced that 3 alleged rumor mongers had been placed under compulsory measures. Over 100,000 posts were removed, more than 1,000 accounts suspended or closed, and commenting functions disabled on over 15,000 accounts. Yu's mother eventually released a statement through Yu's studio. Her son died after an accidental fall due to alcohol, and she asked people to view the matter rationally and stop speculating. But critics pointed out that she wasn't present at the scene, and that years of tight media control made it impossible to know whether her statement was voluntary or coerced. In the wake of Yu's death, the state removed his name from promotional materials, scrubbed him from upcoming shows, and reportedly reduced visibility of his past works on streaming platforms. Fans filed lawsuits, demanded accountability, and held digital vigils. But with censorship and political pressure heavy in the background, the search for truth met steep obstacles. So many questions remain unanswered. Was he murdered? Did he commit suicide under duress? Was he drugged, coerced, forced to participate in dark deals? Did his death have nothing to do with him at all, and everything to do with someone else's secret? The official line says accident, but public sentiment screams cover up. From a broader lens, Yu Menglong's story touches on dangerous intersections, fame and vulnerability, censorship and truth, power and silence. In authoritarian systems, when a figure becomes inconvenient, control over narrative is critical. The more someone pushes, the more authorities clamp down, until the mechanism itself becomes part of the scandal. For fans and curious observers, this is a tragic reminder. Sometimes the most polished little star hides fractures beneath. Sometimes the bright lights cast the darkest shadows. So there you have it, the tragic, tangled, and haunting story of Yu Menglong. A life that many loved, a death that many question, and a silence that may speak louder than any statement. Whether you'll believe the official account, or suspect something darker, the echoes of this story won't fade anytime soon. If you found this story compelling, please like, share, and subscribe. Drop your thoughts below. What do you believe happened to Yu Menglong? And if there's new development, I'll be covering it here. Until then, stay curious, stay kind, and see you next time.